Hi everyone, your Power Al here with another vlog. So I just came back from the movie theater because on a whim, right as soon as I was done with work, I decided to look up the show times that were at the movie theater because I was curious. There's a movie that I've been wanting to see for a while, and this movie happened to be airing like 45 minutes after I got off work. So I stopped by and I watched it. The movie I saw was Godzilla Minus One. I saw the last trailer for it last week, I think, and ever since I've been like, "Ooh, I really, really want to see this," and I'm glad I did. It was really, really good. So this Godzilla movie has nothing to do with the ones that have come out more recently, starting with 2014, where it has its own continuity with King of the Monsters, Kong, Skull Island, then Godzilla vs Kong. This one, it's its own standalone movie, and it was very, very interesting. This incarnation of Godzilla is very much antagonistic, and this is very much different from the 2014 Godzilla movie, where that Godzilla, really, its destruction that it causes is more so collateral damage, while this incarnation of Godzilla is very, very much causing problems. This movie takes place right as World War II is ending, and then the next couple of years after the events of World War II, and it follows this character named Shikishima, who is a runaway kamikaze pilot. He runs away from his duty and ends up going to Odo Island to get his plane repaired, and from there has a run-in with Godzilla. He survives, and um, he suffers from survivor's guilt and PTSD basically throughout the entire movie, and just the parts of the movie that revolve around him I thought were very, very interesting, and obviously the parts that involve Godzilla were also interesting in its own way, but the movie was just really, really good. Godzilla is basically treated as this unstoppable force of nature, which I think is something that falls more in line with how Godzilla is treated in the other movies before the 2014 one. I'm not super, super familiar with Godzilla lore. I know some names of the kaijus. I'm very familiar with Godzilla's main theme, which is used here quite a bit whenever Godzilla makes his entrances. And all throughout the movie, I was just like, whoa, Godzilla is doing some crazy stuff and is very, very scary. Um, this movie basically treats Godzilla as just this, like I said, this frightening force of nature that cannot be stopped, and it was just really, really good. Um, I know there's going to be another Godzilla movie coming out next year, Godzilla and Kong, uh, New Empire, I think it's called. I don't remember what the subtitle is, but I know that's not related to this. That's more with the continuity that's been going on lately. I think that's done by Legendary Pictures, but yeah, this was its own thing, and gosh, just really, really good. This actually makes me want to watch some of the other Godzilla movies, just because I'm very curious to see how Godzilla is treated in those other movies, or to see if any other kaiju appear. Godzilla is the only kaiju that appears in this movie, and yeah, that's that's really it. Um, I'm not gonna spoil the events of the movie, but it is. I'd say it's a pretty dark movie. There's a lot of commentary about the very end of World War II in Japan, which I thought was also pretty interesting. But yeah, overall, like it is a pretty grim movie, and if they ever decide to do more in this continuity, I would very much not be opposed to it. I would very much love to see more done in this separate, yeah, continuity. That's the word. But yeah, um, if any of you have oh, one thing that I want to make note of with this incarnation of Godzilla, they actually, I'm pretty sure they made Godzilla shorter than at least the 2014 version of Godzilla. This one, um, yeah, it feels like Godzilla is, I'd probably say like a head or so taller than like the skyscrapers that were shown in Japan, and that actually kind of makes things a little bit more terrifying because it definitely makes it look like Godzilla is very much intentionally attacking Japan and whatnot. Or like again, as like with the legendary pictures incarnation of Godzilla, like that again, it's just causing collateral damage. But yeah. Anyways, if any of you've seen Godzilla Minus One, feel free to talk about it without spoiling it because again, spoilers aren't fun. But yeah, I'm just gonna end off here. Thank you all so much for watching, and see you all next time for another vlog. Later.